Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Helen, mum to 4 big kids, and on this channel I like to do cooking videos and shopping hauls. So each week I do a grocery haul and a cooking video. So this week I have made a really nice recipe for you that the kids really enjoy and myself. It's a very nice and healthy one this time. You can kind of add the ingredients I've put into it, or you can completely change them and make them your own. I put a lot of fruit and veg in this dish, and kids absolutely love it as it is. It's got a nice sort of fruity flavour to it. So it's a rainbow couscous. It's got literally nearly all the colours of the rainbow except blue, because I don't know any blue food. But it's got all the other colours in it, and you can literally pick and choose what you want to put in it. It's just a really nice, quick, healthy recipe. So I'm going to show you how I make it and hope that it inspires you to try it. So if you like this recipe, please like the video so that I know you enjoyed it, and please subscribe as well. I'd love to have you. Here are the ingredients for my rainbow couscous. So I've got some couscous. I know, 2 different colours, 2 different bags, not sure why they're different colours, but couscous. I've got some sultanas. Yeah, sorry, just checking if they're raisins or sultanas, but they're sultanas. They're better, in my opinion, to go in there. Got some edamame beans. I'm just defrosting at the moment because I had to get frozen ones, so they're defrosting. Got some dried apricots. Got some fresh pomegranate seeds, a chicken stock pot, some carrots, spring onions, lemon. Got red pepper. You can use any colour pepper you want. Got a courgette. I will also be adding olive oil and salt and pepper. So I call this rainbow couscous because it's literally got just about every colour in there except blue. Yeah, it's about like the only colour. You know, you've got your reds, oranges, yellow, green. Like, it's all there. I'm going to add in an onion as well, I think. I've got a red onion sitting there, so I might just throw that in too. Basically, you can put anything you want in this pasta. You can make it as simple as you want. Pasta. In this couscous. You can make it as simple as you want, or you can just like literally pack it full of veg and fruit. Like, it's really up to you how you want to do it. I'm going to dish this up with chicken goujons. Now I know that sounds really funny, but look at all the fruit and veg my kids are about to eat. They like chicken goujons with their couscous, so I said, yeah, fine. Okay, like, look at what they're about to eat. And this is all like super healthy, so I'll let them have the goujons as well. So anyway, I'm just going to show you how I prepare this and cook it. Okay, so I'm just going to move the fruit out because we don't actually need that until the end. The beans, we'll make stock in a minute. Now let's get the couscous out of the way. So basically everything that's going in the oven we're going to do now. I've got some leftover spring onions that I chopped as well, so I'm going to throw these in. So let's just prepare everything. So I'm going to do what I did in one of my other food videos, and one of my lovely viewers gave me a great tip by sticking a fork in the end so that I can hold my carrot properly. So thank you for that tip. It's going to make life a lot easier. So basically we are going to just peel the carrot all the way through and just keep going. Just going to peel the whole thing. just gonna literally chop it into bits. You don't want small bits. The ribbons are really, really nice. So I'm gonna put those in a roasting dish. Do the same thing with the courgette as well. Just gonna peel it. And again, just peel the courgette. Right, I'm going to chop these into much smaller bits because my kids hate courgettes. I can't say I like them, but I'm kind of getting used to them and I'll tolerate them now. So I'm kind of hoping that's how the kids get with them as well, if I just keep giving it to them basically. Which is what I've always done since they were really, really little. I've just always given them the chance to have fruit and veg that I know they don't like, and it does work because they now eat a lot more things than they used to when they were little. Well, I've got one child in particular, no names mentioned, who has now gone backwards at this age and is now not eating anything that they used to eat, which is a shame. So anyway, that's really finely chopped. I'm going to add that into the roasting pan as well. Okay, right. Going to add in the spring onions into the roasting pan. Do an onion. It doesn't look too good, so I'm just going to leave that one out. And I'm going to do just thin slices so that they cook quickly with the rest of the vegetables. I think if they're too thin they're going to burn, but if they're too thick they are not going to cook and they're going to be completely raw. Just cut them in half. I mean, if you watch my other videos, you know I don't really do pretty food. I just do just food. Easy food is what I do. So that's going in the pan. Okay. Made a right pig's ear of this, but I'm not very good at chopping stuff. Not going to pretend that I am. This is just my way of doing things. Alright, more onions in the pan. Okay, so I'm going to finish these spring onions as well. They might as well all go in. Give those a quick wash. I know the other ones are all like sliced up differently, but it really doesn't matter. Like, if you're making a nice dinner for somebody and you want to impress them, then obviously do everything cut up in the same way and take some more care doing it. But you know, my kids don't care what their food look like, they just want to eat. You know, it's as simple as that. They honestly don't care. They just want food that they like, and they want it when they're hungry. So I might just get on and do it. Okay, so here is the dish. I'm going to get some seasonings and olive oil. I'm going to put plenty of olive oil in. Blossom! Shh! You have to remember that the courgettes will create their own liquid as well. You know, they do get very liquidy when they're cooked off. Not going to put the peppers in yet. My kids like their peppers raw. They don't like soft peppers, so I'm just going to put some salt and some pepper. Please remember to adjust your salt as what's needed for your families. I know it's not recommended a lot of salt for children or, you know, people with certain medical conditions. In our family, however, we have to have an increased salt diet. So I do put the majority of our salt in our food. So I do put probably more than, well, definitely more than I used to put for the children before I knew anyway. So I'm going to put in some roasted garlic granules. And some onion granules. Don't have any onion powder left. I couldn't get onion powder the last time I was looking. I'm just going to do the granules for now. A little bit more oil. And then I'm just going to bake this in the oven on gas mark 5 probably. Just for a little while, just till everything starts softening up. Maybe gets a little bit browned off, hopefully. Just give it a bit of colour, a bit of flavour. And that's literally all we need to do right now. We don't want to do our couscous until the roasted vegetables are ready. And obviously you could put any vegetables you like in this, absolutely anything that you would usually have. So I'm going to get that in the oven. Okay, so I'm just getting a bowl out for my couscous and I am going to measure it. So I'm not going to measure it exactly, I just don't know by eye how much to put out. So I'm going to have a little guess at what we need. Just going to set that to 0. I think the recommended amount is about 35 or 40 grams per portion. So, oh, I've got to do maths now. 40, 80, 160. So I want at least 160 grams. Maybe even 200, just like for leftovers. So, yeah, I'm going to go with 200. Okay. And then you need some boiling water. So preferably you need some stock. If you just put water in this, it is going to be really bland and boring. So I've done chicken stock, I've done loads, probably won't need all of it. Oh, better take that off the scales. God, it doesn't look anywhere near enough. Now I'm questioning what the packet said. I think I'm going to put some more in, because that does not look like enough for 4 people plus extras. Okay. You just need to put enough water so it's just about a centimetre above the couscous, so you don't actually have to measure it out as such. So just give that a little stir through, and I hope you can see that. Let's see. Ooh. It's just, yeah, you could just do with just a tiny bit more. I'm just going to put some flavourings in there. So I'll do a little sprinkle of parsley. Not going to go too mad. And a sprinkle of mint. I'm not sure if I did these flavours when I've done this before, but I couldn't find the original recipe I used, so I'm just going to stir that in. I couldn't find the original recipe, and all the recipes I've looked at for rainbow couscous has suggested parsley and mint fresh, which I don't have. Right, I'm just going to put a tiny bit more stock in that, and then we need to cover it over. You probably want to give it about 5 minutes to keep it completely covered. It'd help if I put that back, wouldn't it, so you can actually see what we're doing. Yeah, so I've just put a plate on it. As you can see, there is more water than couscous at the moment, so we're going to leave that. I have cut up my lemon, ready to go. And when that's done, all my fruit and veg is all prepped and ready to go in. So now I'm going to throw my chicken in the oven, and then we'll just start putting everything together. Just going to check this couscous and see if it's done enough. It smells very minty. So you just want to fluff it up with a fork. Try a bit. Right, that isn't quite done, so I'm going to put a little bit more liquid. I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes back with that lid on. That is so close to being ready. But we're nearly there. Okay, so that couscous should be more than done now. I've actually had to leave it a few more minutes than planned. So as you can see, it's nice and fluffy. So I'm just going to squeeze a whole lemon in. Oh, where is a pip? Now was me thinking there was no pips in it. Where did it go? Squeeze all of that in there. You really do want this lemon flavour, particularly with the mint and the parsley. It's really nice. How did that fall in there? Seriously. Oh, okay. I'll just put them away. Right, so just give that a real stir in. You want to add lots more olive oil as well. Could put extra virgin olive oil if you want to. Just give it a nice coating. It's nice and moist as well, so Where did my spoon go? Aha. Right, this is going to take mine out.
Raining.
Is it?
Yes.
So these are the roasted vegetables. So I didn't want them crispy, I just wanted them softened. So just doing my own bowl over here because there's some of this stuff I'm allergic to, so I can't have. Just gonna tip that all in there. Daisy, come on. Right, so you just want to add in your veggies, just incorporate them all the way through. Obviously tomatoes would be a good add in here, but my kids don't like tomatoes, so I don't bother putting them in. So just mixing that all the way through, and then we're going to add in the edamame beans, which have now defrosted. And even if they hadn't quite finished defrosting, with the residual heat of the food, they'll soon warm up. So as you can see, it looks nice and colourful in there now. We're going to add in those chopped peppers that I cooked earlier. Add in the pomegranate seeds. I'll put a few of those in mine. And then the rest in there. You've got so many reds, orange, greens in there. And then we are, get off your thing, gonna add in some sultanas. So just a nice sprinkle. And some dried apricots as well. So give that a stir in. Probably just another sprinkle of salt. And that is my rainbow couscous.